On arrival at the Namaqua National Park, we had to sign in. They checked all our details. They gave us a slip that we had to hand in at the gate again on our exit. The staff was very helpful, very friendly. So by now you guys know we are at the Namaqua National Park. We did a quick short trip here for the weekend, and let me tell you, this is one of the most beautiful places you'll ever be. As we arrived, we built the camp, we've got our camp chairs out, and we're just sitting here relaxing, and the sea life has been absolutely amazing. So arriving at camp, the first thing we normally do is we build our tent, we get all our kitchen stuff ready, and we just make our campsite livable and like home. Then step 2, my amazing wife makes me the best coffee you can ever get, which is normally better than Starbucks, I must be honest. And then once I've had my proper coffee, then my wife makes us some nice snacks. And then we sit and we enjoy the moment while we can. So this campsite in the Namaqua National Reserve is called Varswater, and it's quite a secluded campsite. There's only like 4 parking bays here for other people to visit. I like when I camp to be fairly alone and quiet. It is my peaceful, restful time. And yes, pitch black, we've got the sun in the background, beautiful. So babe, tell us, what are you making us to snack?
Some salty cracks, cream cheese with mussels, fresh from the ocean.
Amazing, I can't wait. So this is what it looks like inside these little round walls, which protects you from the wind while you want to braai or make a fire. You've got a beautiful fire pit, a nice big braai area. You're totally covered from the wind once you're inside here. And yeah, we're ready to start cooking dinner soon. So if you want to use or have a bathroom break, when you want to use the toilet, you just follow the clear path which you cannot miss to the little block. And you will then find yourself inside one of these toilets. I must say from previous experience, it's very clean. You can use it. Guys, please don't expect 5-star. You are not in a 5-star hotel. But in any case, so we can go in here now. And gentlemen, just go in before the ladies go in and just make sure that it is safe and there's no funny creatures inside here. But like you can see, it is totally clean. It is usable. But unfortunately, we do not have running water here. Every time I see this truck of mine, my heart still misses a beat, as I'm totally in love with this truck. I'm enjoying it. It's been a lot of work getting it to where it is. It's not complete. We will still complete it. But it's one of those trucks that I just totally enjoy. Normally we would say there's no better place like home or no place like home. It is true, but in this case, just camping out here in nature and enjoying the view, the ocean, is absolutely next level. It is fantastic. The weather and the temperature changes here quite quickly, so always be prepared with something warm to wear. 1 minute you can sit here in the sun, and the next minute, once this mist starts rolling over, it does become actually quite cool. So we decided to come into this enclosure. The mist was getting a bit cool outside, and the wind is starting to pick up slightly. It decided it is dinner time. Got a nice fire going. I'm busy boiling potatoes. I'm going to attempt a dish I've never made before. So my poor wife, I don't know if she's going to be poisoned tonight or not. But every time I camp, I don't want to be boring. I want to try something else. So yes, tonight we're going to braai some, overseas they say barbecue. We're going to braai some little strips of steak, rump steaks with nice thick pieces of fat on it. I like to make the fat very crispy, and then the meat is very tender. It's amazing meat. And a lamb chop with some lemon sauce, black pepper, the best you can do. I will show you guys what I do with the potatoes once I get to that point. But for now, I think it's going to be a cold drink, a nice fire. We're just going to take it easy. So now we're approaching dinner time. We are going to be braaiing in 5 minutes. It is a bit late. We've got these amazingly huge potatoes that took forever to boil. We could have pre-cooked it. I just wanted to do everything here by the fire. So I'm using my gas stove to do the big work, and then I've got some proper coals there for the meat just now. So my plan is I'm going to make a white sauce, put a little bit of garlic powder in there. We'll do a bit of cheese, a bit of mushrooms. We'll make a proper sauce. We'll cut the potatoes up in pieces, and we'll dump it in and make a big mushy potato mixture situation. I'm not sure what it's going to be like. And then I think we'll top it off with black pepper, and hopefully it's a proper dish. Firstly, I just want to inform you guys, whoever watches this channel, which I'm hoping is millions of people by now. I am not a cook, I'm not a professional, never studied cooking, so I am not a cook expert. So some of you guys might think that I'm creating a bomb or something. It could be a good bomb, the bomb. It also could be horrible. So I get these ideas as I carry on, and let's see what it comes out like. So I've got some butter in there. Let me just put extra butter. I love my butter. Don't work sparingly with butter. I've said this before. So I've got my butter. And then you'll see in one of my previous videos, I complained that I couldn't get corn flour. The minute my wife saw corn flour online, she bought 2 boxes just to make sure that we are covered. Corn flour for any sauce is always a good idea. You can just open this. Fantastic. Okay, so my butter is nearly melted. We're waiting for the butter to melt. It's proper sizzling. Let's just close this a little bit more. This is too much. I don't want to burn my butter. Low heat. That's it, low heat, just like that. Okay, butter's melting. Now let's do, I've got a wooden spoon. Let's do some corn flour. I don't know, I'm guessing it's going to be 1.5. Let's make it 1.5, nearly 2 wooden spoons of corn flour. We'll close that properly in a bit. And then let's stir, and then we'll just make like a nice corn flour paste with the butter until everything is nice. And then there is one thing that I forgot, and I'll ask my wife if she'll be so kind to please get it for me, and that's milk. I need the milk for my sauce. Wife, will you please get me some milk? Okay, I just asked. Okay, so we've got some milk on its way. I'm not going to make too much sauce. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm pouring my milk in here. That's it, that's enough, I think. Alright, now we stir this mixture properly and we'll create like a proper white sauce effect. Now what I'll do is I'll put some black pepper in now. While we at it, we add some proper black pepper, and then I'm also going to add some garlic powder. And don't be shy, you all like garlic, don't worry about it. You're on camp, you're not in the public area where they can actually hear your breath. Never mind smell it, they can hear it. And then let's just stir. Although we are going to do a game drive tomorrow, so my poor wife's locked in the car with me tonight, but she's also going to have some, so we're fine. In any case, let me just get this to a bit of a boil. In the meantime, I'll wait for that to boil. Let me chop some cheese quickly. I'm just going to cut this in a few pieces. So just keep this stirring. You can burn this in the pot very simply, very quick and simply. Excuse my little cough. It's a cough asking for sympathy. Alright, so I'm stirring that. Now I'm just chopping some cheese. Again guys, we don't have to work sparingly with this. And then we'll just put the cheese in here. I've got a couple of like 6 slices or so. We'll do that. You're probably going to have to add more milk at some point. We'll see now. I don't want it too thin. I actually want a nice pasty sauce. So guys, just keep on stirring. We all know milk has got the tendency to burn the bottom of the pot. I really don't feel like scrubbing pots tonight. I am a bit tired today. I had quite a busy week this week, and now if you tell me like 10 o'clock on a Friday night scrub pots, I'm not going to be the happiest man alive. So by now this is becoming a nice thick sort of sauce, as you can see. Hopefully you can see in the dark. We just want to do this. I had to turn this up a little bit, so let's just put it a little bit slower. That's it. Okay, the sauce is looking quite perfect. I have not tasted the amount of garlic or pepper in it. That I'll do once I start eating. Alright, so now that's going. Now, my next step is let's chop some potatoes. We'll just do this quickly. Just chop it up in chunks. Like this. Yes, it's going to end up in a mashy situation. Quite clearly. I did not ask for this. This is a bit of a situation here. Alright, so let's do the potato like this. Oops, don't waste. Each slice is part of your meal. And we'll chop this one up. 2 potatoes for 2 people, but I guess that these potatoes are a bit big. Okay, so this is really going to be a bit of a mushy situation. But it's okay. We're camping, we're doing whatever. I don't think there should be any rules in camp cooking. As long as we go to the tent with a full stomach. Oh, look at this. This is exactly what I was thinking of. A nice cheesy situation with your potatoes. Look at the cheese. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, it's going to end up like a bit of a mashy situation. But still, I think this is fantastic. Let's close the gas for now. I'm scared that it's going to burn. So now what I want to do, I want to add some salt. I'm just using the normal salt that we have at home. And I'll put some salt in there. Okay, so I've just added salt and I'm going to add more pepper. This is one thing, guys, I love my black pepper. I do black pepper on all my meals, doesn't matter what it is except hot dogs. That can do without pepper. And then what I need to do is I need to give this a good stir. Oh yes, I wanted to add another bit of garlic. Here's the garlic. Okay, we've got garlic. Alright, so now we're ready to a tiny little snack. It took me the whole afternoon to pack my vehicle, pack the food, and I went through everything in my head like 10 times and I really thought I've got everything covered. However, there's one tool I don't have, and that's a tin open. For some of the reason I thought these tins have got a pull lid, but it doesn't. So now we're going back to our old roots. This is what we started cooking with many years ago. And the youngsters of today will never know how to use this tool. They've never seen something like this. But let's see if I can still do it. I haven't trained in years, but let me see if I can still do it. So I need to open my tin. And yeah, it's not easy, guys. So I don't blame the kids for not wanting to do this. Okay, so we started. And guess what, guys? I actually got it right. Okay, so I managed to open the tin with a pocket. Well, it's not quite a pocket now, with a tool. Okay, so we are one step closer to dinner. Now, let me take some of these mushrooms. We'll just add some heaps of mushrooms in here. We don't need more water in, so don't scoop the water. That's why I'm using a fork to try and scoop without water. This is looking good. I actually think this invention will be one of the dinner programs soon. Somebody will use this recipe. Watch. Any case, guys, I'm talking crap. It's late at night. I had a long day, and now we just give this a proper stir. Just let everything just simmer, and it has become like a mashy situation. Maybe somebody has made this dish before. I don't know. I'm figuring this out as we go. Alright, so guys, now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to leave this in the pot to just keep its own temperature for now. And then I'm going to start with a braai. Again, in any other country, a barbecue. We're starting with a main meal. And obviously, this is the one part I cannot do without. If I forgot the potatoes at home, that would be fine. But if I forgot my meat at home, I'll drive back home. Doesn't matter how far it is. I cannot have a dinner or a meal without meat, except even breakfast bacon. So let's just get the coals ready. Okay, I'm gonna get all my grit up a bit. So that's ready to go. Now guys, I have to explain something to you. Originally, before we moved, we lived in Cape Town, and there's a butcher in Bellville. It really is a fantastic butcher. They sell these tiny, short, thin little steak strips. It's rump steak with a nice piece of fat on it. This is the best thing any butcher has ever sold, and it's the only butcher where I've ever seen it. every bra I do with these little steaks. I enjoy my meat to have fat on it. Don't ask about my cholesterol or my health. I think I'm okay. My wife keeps on sending me to the doctor, but I'm okay. I cannot eat meat without fat on it. I like my meat juicy and fatty. So if you guys are ever in Cape Town, you're in Belleville, you have to go to this butcher. If you guys want to know who the butcher is, just leave a comment and I'll tell you exactly where to go to. That's if you're interested in this fantastic butcher. Okay, so now we put in the meat on the braai. Guys, this looks like a mess. Don't worry. I will sort all of this out. Oh, thanks. I'll sort all of this out. It looks like I'm a very messy person. It's just because we're still adding to all our camping equipment. We now realize we do need another smaller table, which I'll get now when I get back home. But for now, we work with what we have. So, check this lamb chop. Fantastic lamb chop. This I can just put here my rubbish. Okay. So let's close this up. Alright, what I'll do is I'll start with the lamb chops. We'll put some lemon juice over the lamb chops. This is the best way to do chops, or lamb for that matter. It really is nice. And we'll add some braai salt. I'm a very plain and basic person, and plain and basic sometimes really is the best. And I'll also use braai salt on all my other meat at the same time while I'm at it. Hear that salt sizzle, fantastic. This is now cooking with gas. Then we're going to add some black pepper to all the meat. So what I like to do now, that I've got these little steak cutlets with the fat at the bottom to the fire side. Now I'm going to proper crisp the fat, then I'll turn the meat around. You have to burn that fat a bit, make it a bit crispy, then it's really good to eat. I think it's the first turn we're going to have to do now. It's about time. And then, yes, you see, that's what I mean. Look at that crispy fat. It's really browning very well. The lamb chops is getting good color. Give it a few more minutes and then we'll start dishing up. Okay, so I'll finish my braai. We've now dished up. This is my potato dish that I don't know how it's going to be, and this is what my little steakies look like. So what I want to do is, let me first just taste this. I want you guys to see whether I can eat this or not. I'm going to be honest and truthful now. It is damn nice. Needs a little bit of cream. I think in the future I'll add a bit of cream to this. But whether this is an existing recipe or not, I don't know. But my creation, damn good. Guys, we'll see you after dinner. Cheers. This is one of the best things ever. As I woke up this morning, the first view I got was of the ocean. And just sitting there relaxing, having my coffee, I was looking at the dolphins swimming around, as well as some seals, and really it is something to experience. So, good morning. We had a very good night's rest. I did not greet you guys earlier on this morning. Like you know that there's no personality before a few cups of coffee. I've said this before. Alright, so we've now packed up camp. Everything is clean. We actually had a nice cold shower this morning. I haven't had time to put the gears on the vehicle yet, but that is coming soon. Now we at the Namaqua Nature Reserve. There are two areas we want to go and explore. So the one is, they call it a loop. If you drive, it's like going inland off the beach area. There is a lot of game that you can view. And the other one are the caves. I've always wanted to see these caves, and we're going to go and take a drive through to the caves, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like there. As you can see on the GPS, there is quite a distance to travel on the reserve, and there's quite a bit to see. Driving through the nature reserve, you must take care in your tire pressures. It is a serious thing here. At certain areas it is like very hard sand and then gravel roads, and then you get sections like this where it's extremely loose sea sand basically, and this is what happens. We all jump up and down. So always make sure you've got proper tire pressures going. They recommend at the gate 1.2. I'm currently on 1.8. I can deflate if I want to, but so far I'm making it. But also I don't want to deflate too much with the amount of weight that I've got in my vehicle. So in any case, I thought I'd just mention it to you guys. As you can see behind me, you'll see the absolute most beautiful white beaches there in the distance. This is absolutely a stunning place. Just a pity the water is so cold. You can dive if you have a proper thick wetsuit, but I would not swim in this water with my board short. It's a little bit freezing. I just want to thank all of you guys out there, ladies and gents, for viewing my channel, and thank you for viewing this program. This is episode 1. Episode 2 will follow shortly with a lot of exciting things to come. As you can see, the reserve is quite big, and we could not do this in just one program. Guys, thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe, and we are looking forward to showing you more of our travels very shortly.